Yeah, if anything, this will be the real candid behind the scenes.
Yeah.
And we are chilling at my grandparents' house where... Yeah, I'm sober now. I've been off of everything for 6 years.
You weren't even one yet when Bradley died.
Correct.
Right?
Yeah. It was funny. I was having an interview recently, and someone was like, "What are some of your best memories of you and your dad?" And I was like,
Fortune teller, crystal ball.
The funniest thing is like it shows when people are like, they'll be like, "Oh man, I wish I could have met your dad, dude." I'll be like, "Hey, me too."
Check the charts, it's in our stars.
A lot of people lose their loved ones, and they don't have anything to remember them by. But I had a lot of these songs and a lot of stories from other people, and it's sort of hard to put into words. It's you get to see a certain side of who your relative was in that way, I think, and that's sort of unique. Not a lot of people get to have that experience. You could see from his songs like things he was going through, and then from the stories of his friends and the fans and the family, you get to see another side. And so your whole life you're sort of putting together this jigsaw puzzle of who you might think that your relative was. And in the case of my dad, you go through a lot of like, man, what if he had been there? Would blank be different? But it's not really the way we get to choose things, I think. And ultimately, I'm happy with who I am today, with how things went, so I would never want to change it.
'Cause baby, I'm a time traveler. I can see you in my future.
All of the bands I've ever been a part of before Jakobs Castle, there was always that, like, knowing that I was going to get some attention from a certain crowd and wanting to defy their expectations a little bit. But the music that my dad made was amazing, and the fans' lives who it touched are all amazing people, and the life it's given me is amazing.
Please keep me close when we're
I mean, obviously there's lots of great benefits and opportunities that come with it, but it's not exactly like people think. I mean, I've been playing music and touring professionally for 10 years now, and I was never able to just snap my fingers and, make it all happen miraculously. The other half of that is you might get your foot in the door, but you have to do 10 times the work to prove yourself past this thing that you're always trying to live up to, No matter what I do, there's always going to kind of be that comparison, and I've learned to live with that. Me being related to my dad is a part of me. Like, I can't ignore that. I grew up listening to those songs just like everyone else and was inspired them like everyone else, so I want there to be some loose thread or an element of that where, like, this sort of sounds similar to the music that was being made in that era. Not a one-to-one comparison to Sublime, but also not entirely different. The only way I'm ever going to stand on my own 2 feet as an artist is not by completely ignoring it, and also not by completely embracing it. It lies somewhere in the middle, I think, is that middle path of authenticity,
Clock is ticking, earth is spinning. Our love is just beginning. I'm a time traveler. I can see you in my future. Go. I can see you in my future. 'Cause I'm a time traveler. I can see you in my future. Baby, I'm a time traveler.
Yeah, that's my song that just came out. No, thank you, bro. Time traveler.
Give me some of it.
We got Long Beach youth in attendance. Oh, Lord. Crystal ball in your face, I can see it all.